For centuries, humans have noticed strange objects in the sky. These objects were often worshipped, considered divine, and depicted in engravings, paintings, and books. But what were they really? Italian artist Carlo Crivelli worked at the end of the 15th century in one of his paintings. He depicted the Annunciation, an angel announcing to the Virgin Mary the birth of Jesus. The remarkable detail is a beam of light descending from a disc-shaped object in the sky onto Mary. For theologians, this symbolizes the presence of God. However, some researchers point out that the object looks very tangible, almost like a mechanical device. UFO enthusiasts even suggest that the child born to Mary might have been of extraterrestrial origin and planted through advanced alien engineering in the Kosiv Monastery. A unique 14th century fresco depicts the crucifixion of Jesus. In the corners, two strange devices appear to contain human figures. Most historians see them as symbolic representations of the sun and moon, but to a modern viewer, they resemble cockpits of flying machines. Dutch artist Arend Gelder, a pupil of Rembrandt, painted the resurrection. Above the cross, a radiant disk emits light. Traditionally, this is seen as divine radiance, but conspiracy theorists notice that its shape closely resembles modern depictions of UFOs. Some even suggest that the artist may have used unusual sources for inspiration, possibly church archives. Another work attributed to Domenico Ghirlandaio shows a traditional scene with the Virgin Mary in the foreground. But in the background, a strange object hovers in the sky, with a man and his dog looking up at it. For religious art of the 15th century, such a grounded reaction to a celestial sign was unusual, sparking much debate. A tapestry created in Brussels illustrates a common theme related to the Pyrrho cycle. Among the details are objects without wings, appearing as mechanical constructions. Art historians explain these as decorative, but alternative history enthusiasts see them as flying machines. Masaccio's painting shows a legendary event in Rome during the 5th century. On a hot August day, snow fell on the Esquiline Hill, leading to the construction of the Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore. Masaccio's work depicts disc-shaped objects in the sky, appearing to observe earthly events. Art scholars may call them stylized clouds, but some researchers see them as classic flying saucers long before the term existed. A painting from Transylvania shows a burning church with a disc-like object above. The inscription quotes an Israeli psalm, "Trust in the Lord." Symbolically, it could represent divine protection or judgment, but its form evokes modern UFO imagery, making the scene even more mysterious. Italian artist Bonaventura Salimbini depicted Christ and God the Father holding a sphere. In Christian art, it symbolizes dominion over the world. But the sphere looks so tangible that some researchers jokingly compare it to a technological device. A fresco in the Holy Trinity Church in Mskita features strange objects with discernible faces near Christ. Traditionally, they are seen as celestial beings, but they resemble cockpits of flying machines. With the advent of photography and video, sightings of unidentified objects in the sky have increased dramatically. Let's recall some of the most famous and widely observed cases. On March 13, 1997, near Phoenix, Arizona, thousands of people saw strange glowing balls and a massive silent object in the sky. Known as the Phoenix Lights, witnesses reported 5 glowing orbs moving in a triangular formation, radiating red light, except for the front object, which shone brightly. They moved silently, accelerating and slowing at times. Video footage shows them appearing, hovering, and then disappearing. Later, the lights moved toward Los Angeles, where they were also spotted. The U.S. military claimed the objects were flares dropped from aircraft during training. However, former Governor Fife Symington, a pilot himself, said what he saw was far beyond any earthly craft. He noted the lights moved too symmetrically to be simple flares. Symington later requested more information from the military, but no one could explain what had occurred. Interestingly, similar sightings in the western U.S. happened a century earlier. In spring 1897, the objects bore a striking resemblance. Though no known aircraft could fly at the time, could the Phoenix Lights have an extraterrestrial origin? Perhaps this is yet another example of intelligent beings observing us over millennia. Skinwalker Ranch, in Utah. spans 500 acres, about 2 square kilometers, and is now abandoned and off-limits for over 50 years. It has been linked to countless anomalies, earning a reputation as one of the most paranormal locations on Earth. Named after the Skinwalkers, Native American shapeshifters blending human and animal traits with glowing red eyes and sharp teeth. The ranch has seen at least 5 reported encounters and several blurry photographs. Unidentified flying objects have been reported in the area since the 1950s. One particularly intriguing incident occurred in 1978. A massive disc-shaped object flew across the area, seen by numerous witnesses. It appeared silver, surrounded by a greenish glow, with a dome-like top, moving silently. The Sherman family, the ranch's first owners, immediately heard voices with no one around. Crop circles appeared, and they observed a spacecraft the size of 2 football fields. Unidentified predators attacked their animals. Disturbed, the Shermans sold the ranch to Robert Bigelow, a researcher of paranormal phenomena. Bigelow equipped the ranch with high-tech instruments to record paranormal activity. Over nearly 10 years, he documented a variety of anomalies and concluded that UFO reports in the area were genuine. In 2004, he abruptly ended his program. Some say he learned things humans weren't meant to know. Others argue funding ran out. In 2016, the ranch was sold to a local real estate tycoon and sealed off from the public. In 1952, the U.S. witnessed one of the most massive waves of UFO sightings. Despite efforts from the Air Force and the White House to debunk alien intrusion, the case gained significant attention. Initial reports of mysterious lights on July 12 were dismissed until a week later, when Washington Airport radar operator Edward Nugent spotted 7 unknown objects. The objects appeared as bright orange lights, visible both on radar and visually, and could not be explained. They moved toward the city, pausing over the White House and Capitol. Fighter jets were scrambled but found nothing, and the objects reappeared on radar repeatedly. Officials explained the phenomenon as temperature inversions. In early 1953, a special investigative team was formed. They concluded the objects posed no threat to national security, and no further details about Project Blue Book were disclosed. So what's really going on? Secret tech research, alien mischief, or a glitch in the matrix? No clear answers exist, leaving each viewer to decide. Today, with modern technology in every pocket, almost nothing can slip past the eyes of researchers or ordinary people. Every unusual event is captured on camera, which means reports of unidentified flying objects are growing every year. Many of them turn out to be hoaxes, but some cases truly spark curiosity and deserve deeper investigation. What do you think about the existence of extraterrestrial life? How do you feel about these ancient artifacts and strange sightings? Do you believe our ancestors could have encountered something or someone beyond Earth? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you've ever witnessed something unusual in the sky, tell your story below.